what if they're family members? If they're a family member, that is so much harder, so much harder. But as I said at the start, relatives and family do not have the right to screw your life. Okay? So, as Trevor Bowen says, don't argue with idiots. They have had far more practice. Well said. Um, Relos have no right to screw your life. And I'm going to share with you a couple of tactics that work really good with family and relatives. Blood, we're talking about. You can create distance with them. Now, distancing is a great strategy with handling toxic people. And you've got what I call physical distance and mental distance, right? So you've got physical distance and call it emotional distance. So physical distance is, example, you've got an auntie that you just dislike because you know that every time you're there, she's just trying to cause problems, right? So instead of going to 6 functions a year where you see her, you go to 1 function a year. That's an example of reducing what I call physical appearances, and that is reducing physical distances, right? There's an example of that. Then you've got what I call emotional distance. And emotional distance is where you might be at the dinner table, but what actually happens is you've got this invisible bubble around you. And what you're saying is that no matter what that person says, tries to do, that their message does not enter your invisible bubble. You've got a barrier, and you don't stop that. You stop that from coming in. So, guys and girls, you've got physical distancing and you've got emotional distancing. And if you're really intelligent, you can actually use both strategies to the one person. And what you'll notice, you know who I'm talking about? You know the people that you can feel toxicity with people. You just feel that every time you have an interaction with them, you feel more drained. It's like something gets sucked out of you. You can't see it, but it's come out. It's this energy that's been sucked by a vacuum cleaner. And I'm letting you know, you don't need that. You need energy givers, not energy takers. Life is hard enough. So, guys and girls, the reason I share this is that in the industry that we all work in, I'm telling you, it is such a mental game. We don't need to spend mental calories spent on more challenges than we have. We know what it's like. We've got a gun pointing to our head on the first day of every month. A gun pointing to our head on the first day of every month saying, go off and list or you won't eat. Go off and list or you won't eat.